She's very nice and she helps us learn a lot. And she helps me when I have mistakes and when I need help in reading and writing, and like when I need help on a math problem, and she does fun art projects with us. Miss Almio is a good teacher because she's very awesome and loving. She always helps me when I have a problem to solve with my friend. Thank you, Miss Almio, for being a great teacher and teaching us a lot of things. Thank you, Miss Almio, for caring for us every day at school. And you are such a great teacher because you help us a lot. Thank you.
Mr. Barker is probably one of the best teachers I've had at Northgate because he makes the lessons fun. And this is a subject I really enjoy learning about, so the past 2 years being with him has really made my interest in sports medicine and medicine in general a lot greater.
So I think Mr. Barker has the extraordinary ability to really engage students in his lesson. He is always able to use hands-on activities and make the lesson incredibly interesting for his students.
Thank you, Mr. Barker, for making sports medicine at Northgate my favorite class over the last 4 years.
Thank you, Mr. Barker, for making me so interested in being a surgeon in the future.
Miss Chen is a great teacher because even though she's strict, she'll guide you to what you need to do right and be specific with the things when you cite evidence.
Well, Ms. Chen is a great teacher because when she teaches, she puts a lot of humor into what she teaches, so it makes the class and what she teaches really fun.
Thank you, Ms. Chen, for being the best teacher in the world.
Thank you, Ms. Chen, for giving the best advice.
Something about Mrs. Gagnon is she genuinely really cares about her students, which shouldn't be rare nowadays, but it seems like it is. She's very inspirational and she goes the extra mile for every single one of her students to make sure we have the tools to succeed in life.
What makes Ms. Gagnon a good teacher is that, for one, she's so enthusiastic that even if it's a lecture day and it's the entire period, you can't just help but stay focused and get so into the material, even if it's on World War II, because history is her main area of education, that you just want to get into it, you just want to get up with her, you want to go to the board, you want to participate, you just want to have fun with her. And she's also enthusiastic in the sense that she walks around the room, she involves everybody, she makes sure no one stays quiet and everyone feels comfortable.
Thank you, Mrs. Gagnon, for being the most inspirational teacher I've ever had and someone I truly aspire to be like one day.
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Gagnon, for everything that you have done, giving me a safe space to come and talk to you, making me feel like I'm your own child, even though I know you're a mother, but you make me feel like I'm your own. You make me feel like I can do anything that's possible, and you've also given me the skills to do that as well, and that there's no stopping. No matter what, there's only going forward.
I feel Ms. Giannotti is a great teacher because she explains things to people individually and sort of gives them a chance to learn while she's there to help them.
She explains everything really well and she makes projects that are really interactive and everybody gets into it. So it's really fun to instead of just having papers.
Thank you, Ms. Giannotti, for being such a great teacher.
Thank you for being a great teacher, Ms. Giannotti.
Some of the best things about Miss Gonzalez are that she's very interactive with the students, and especially me and things. She lets us speak. For whenever we read a book, we like to act it out, especially if it's Shakespeare, and it helps because it's very interactive.
Ms. Gonzalez is a great teacher because she's always been there for her students, and whenever her students need help, she's always there, and she's respectful towards others, yet she likes to get along with everybody, and she's just a great person in general.
Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez, for being an amazing English teacher.
Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez, for always being there for me and plus actually being my friend and making my 9th grade year amazing.
Miss Hall's a great teacher because she always does a great job at teaching math, science, and everything else. She's great.
Miss Haas is so great because she never misses anything that she wants to say. She always says it and she specifies it.
Thank you, Miss Hall, for inspiring us to do our best.
Hi, I'm Liz Ibarra. I'm the principal at Mary Casey Black Elementary. Katie is a wonderful educator for many reasons. It really starts with her passion for including all of her students and making sure that all of them can achieve. And she finds wonderful ways to engage students, whether it's through visuals, whether it's through total physical response, and of course we just saw her in action with music. So she really will find any way to connect with kids and help them develop their language. And she does this with her knowledge and her expertise, but also her collaboration with her peers. Thank you, Mrs. Hallberg, for being the incredible person you are. You have students in the center of everything you do, and you put quality instruction in front of them every day, and we are so happy that you're a part of Mary Casey Black Elementary.
Miss Levin's a great teacher because she taught me how to do math.
Miss Levin is really good because she taught us how to read and spell because.
Thank you, Miss Levin, for teaching me how to read.
Thank you, Miss Levin, for being a great teacher.
Yeah, it's this program is really good, and Cecil is a very, very good teacher. I've learned a lot of things from him, and it's nice, like going to school for a year and then working in the field while going to school, and I'm able to kind of broaden my view of just the whole industry as a whole.
Cecil Nasworthy is a great instructor, being that he's worked in the field for 50 some odd years. He's actually give us hands-on experience. He tells us how to control our intern level, get ready for our exams, and he's preparing us for the next world. And he's affiliated with all the refineries, and when you say Cecil Nasworthy, everybody knows who he is, and he's a great guy.
Thank you, Cecil, for training me in this job that I have now, making this program to where I know so many people that have good paying jobs and in this industry because of you.
Thank you, Cecil, for everything you've given me, all the experience, all the jokes, the love, the teasing, and I will miss you truly, and I do appreciate everything you've done for me and my family.
Something that's so great about Mr. Penning is that he's so funny and he's so encouraging. I also love the flexible seating. You can sit on bouncy chairs, wobble chairs, high desks. It really helps if you have like a lot of energy to help you learn better. Mr. Penning is a great teacher because he helps encourage you, and he doesn't give up on you very easily. He makes games out of learning. He helps us make songs for math, and he just makes learning fun. Thanks, Mr. Penning, for being the best teacher ever.
She teaches summer school, and we go on field trips. It's great fun.
Well, she's nice. She helps everybody and everything. And she likes it when I'm in the class because I help a lot of little kids.
Yeah, I like her because she's nice and she helps others and stuff. And she's take us to stores and the mall. She's take us out and stuff.
Thank you, Ms. Perkins. You're the best teacher ever.
In making us love this program so much that we come back after we graduate, because constantly we have people who are off in college coming back to see him because everyone loves Mr. Lin.
I think Mr. R is really good because not only does he teach us stuff, but then he's also capable of like joking around. But like when he jokes around, he still teaches us stuff. Thank you, Mr. R, for pushing me towards music because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
Thank you for pushing me to be the best musician I could be.
Miss Reed not only helps us learn and be creative with the way of learning, but she makes her different than every other teacher that I like, is that she helps me learn and have fun at the same time, which is something that no other teacher can do.
Miss Reed oftentimes represents the marginalized communities in her classroom through all of her curriculums. Whether we're reading a book that includes it or we're having a discussion about something, she always makes sure to include every marginalized group that is there. Thank you so much, Miss Reed, for making every single student feel that they have a place in society.
Thank you, Miss Reed, for making English a fun class like it's never been before and helping me learn.
I really like Mr. Wu as a teacher because instead of him he'd teach you it, but he would sit there and make sure you understand it. Like some teachers will just teach you something and then they expect you to teach it. Like he has no expectations. Like he would come at you even if you know it. Like, you sure you know it? Like, that's why I really like him.
I think what makes Mr. Wu a good teacher is that he tries and helps people a lot. He explains the lesson and he uses clickers where it helps you a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Wu, for being there for me and helping me graduate.
Thanks, Mr. Wu, for being a great teacher.
She's really good at teaching and she really explains well. Like if you need help, she will go up to you and just tell you and explain everything to you.
Yeah, she takes her time to try to help everyone and give everyone an equal amount of time of help, and yeah, she just guides you through everything pretty smoothly.
Thank you, Miss Alice, for being such a great teacher and for always being there for us, and especially me. I had you 2 years in a row and you've been great, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Alice, for motivating me to come to school every day, to just help me enjoy your class so much and just give us a good time and being our teacher. Thank you.
Oh, he's always fun, and he makes learning so fun, and he's friend. He helps us learn by being okay with if we have late work, he's okay, and he gives us awesome days, and I always look forward to his class.
Mr. Seymour's a great teacher because he teaches a lot about fun stuff and interesting books, and everything's just so interesting in his class, and I look forward to it every single day.
Thank you, Mr. Seymour, for getting me through 8th grade.
Thank you, Mr. Seymour, for making English so much fun.
Ms. Stark has the ability to morph her teaching style to every single individual person, and she makes her teaching style inclusive, so that way everybody's learning in their own different way, and that everybody's still learning. Although it may not be at the same pace, everybody's still learning and continues.
Miss Stark is an amazing teacher. She's one of my favorite teachers that I've had ever, and that's mainly because she really cares for her students, and she always makes sure that you're doing well even outside of class, so in the classroom and outside the classroom.
Thank you, Ms. Stark, for always helping me grow and continually being a huge support in my life.
Thank you, Miss Stark, for being the best teacher I ever had.
And I think Mrs. Stewman is an amazing teacher, and she won Teacher of the Year because she is great at making people understand math and making it really fun.
I think Ms. Stillman is Teacher of the Year because she's such a great teacher and she just makes you
kind of not feel like you're at school and make you feel just normal, and she's a good teacher. Thank you, Mrs. Steelman, for being the best math teacher ever.
Thank you, Mrs. Steele, for being an awesome teacher.
Miss Walton's a great teacher because she cares so much about her students and actually puts time into seeing how they're doing. And she cares a lot about how they will be the next year. She's been really helpful, even though I got her halfway through the year. She's been able to help us after Miss Prater left, and it's been really helpful.
Miss Walton is just a great teacher in general just because how she can handle so many different things. She handles the leadership, organizing every event, and she handles the learning skills, 2 classes of it.
Thank you, Miss Walton, for helping me get through my freshman year.
Thank you, Miss Walton, for taking me and all the other kids in my class in our times of need and helping us get our grades up and just keeping us on track.
Because he lets you do he lets you build your own imagination and lets you be creative in different ways, and he helps you with a lot of things that if you get stuck on.
He's very nice and kind, and well, his schedule is always so fun, and he always knows how to answer our questions perfectly.
Thank you, Mr. Westphal, for letting us build our own imagination.
Thank you, Mr. Westphal, for being the best teacher ever.
What makes Miss Lunchable a good teacher is I like how she lets us go in during recess when we need help with stuff, and she makes some funny jokes sometimes. She'll help us a lot, yeah, with everything.
Miss Winter is a good teacher because she explains us stuff when we don't understand it, and she gives us time, or she takes time out of herself to help us understand what we don't know, or she goes over everything.
Thank you, Miss Lunchel, for getting us ready for high school.